Yo, what's YouTube? It's your boy back with another Jujutsu Infinite video. Today, this video, we're going to be showcasing every single sword that's currently available in the game and also how to obtain them. So let's get straight into this video. There'll be a total of like 8 swords if I'm not mistaken. So let's start off with the first one, which is Rusty Katana. Alright, now this is kind of like a starter type of sword. It's kind of like when you start off the game, this is like the sword that you'd get. You get what I mean? So yeah, here's the stance right here. Pretty cool. Now let's get on with the moves. So let's go ahead and go to these dummies real quick. So let's show off the M1s first. Boom, just like some jabs. There we go. So, first ability, 1-2. So if I'm not mistaken, that's a combo extender. So look, if you're starting off the game, you might as well just get this. It'll just be useful in general. Let's move on to the next one, Blade Spin. Boom. Now, as you can see, this stuff low-key like doesn't knock back at all. So let me see something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so you can't combo extend with the Z. Let's wait for the X real quick. Alright, let's test this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blade spin. Yeah, so yeah, it's good as a combo extender. It's just good to use. Let's move on to the next weapon. Actually, I'm just going to say the requirements of like each weapon and how to get it after I finish the showcase. So, in order to get the Rusty Katana can be crafted by the beginner blacksmith for 1 Ifigi nail and 5 cursed logs. Let's move on to the next sword. For the next sword, it is called Slaughter Demon, as you can see right here. A pretty cool model. Let's show off these M1s. There we go. And the first ability, Slice. Now, for me personally, I hold Z, so whenever you use this, just make sure you're holding Z, because if you tap it, I'm pretty sure it just ends right away, so let's wait for it real quick, just a demonstration. Yep, it's just really short whenever you just tap it. But a Demon Chop, boom, that is a free up tilt, so like, you know, you could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, Demon Chop, and continue on running after. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and the way you obtain this is... The Slaughter Demon can be obtained by increasing your grade to grade 3 by speaking to the Gojo Satoru NPC. So pretty much, as you guys know, this game has grades and stuff like that. So once you reach grade 3, you just pretty much just get the sword in your inventory. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Inverted Spear of Heaven. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is one of the more wanted swords in the game. Probably one of the harder swords to obtain. So, let's show off the moves. This one has 3, as you can see, instead of, you know, the regular 2. So here are the M1s. Let's show them off real quick. Boom. So, first ability, Spear. There we go. Next ability, Sever. Pretty sure that's a combo extender. We'll check that out after. Throat Gauge. This is a cutscene. Yep. There we go. Sick animation. I can't lie. But, yeah, let's see if Severe is a combo extender. Yeah, it can be used as a combo extender. So, like, you know, this is one of the more wanted swords in the game. So, let me explain how to get it. Now, it spawns randomly on the map and has a chance to spawn every hour. Now, the easiest way to get this is the item notifier, but the item notifier is 2.7k Robux if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, if you have the Robux to do it, go ahead, but... Pretty much the only way to get it, really, unless you're just extremely lucky, is by straight up just using the item notifier and finding it. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Dragon Bone. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is low-key my personal favorite, because I use Heavenly Restriction along with Dragon Bone, and the damage is just amazing on this sword. But, yeah, let's just get straight into the showcase real quick. Here are the M1s. There we go. So, the first ability is called Ambush. So, you just go straight forward and slam straight down. When I use Heavenly Restriction, that thing does like 3k damage. But, yeah, you can use this from pretty far as well. It doesn't like forcefully go forward. Like once it meets the target, it pretty much just activates the move. So look, if I'm like right here, as you can see, it doesn't skip forward, it just automatically does it. And this X one is Energy Dispel. Boom. Now that move is sick, bro. Like I said, this is probably my favorite sword in the game right now. But now the thing is with this, right, this X ability, you can actually hold the X until it reaches 2 ticks. The first tick does a wave of damage and the second tick does. So let me show y'all real quick. So the more you hold it, the more damage it does. Boom. This is the first. and the second. After the second, it just stops. And when you let go, it does extra damage. Now, I wouldn't say it's fully worth it, just charging up to 2. But if you want, just go ahead. All right, let's get on with the obtainment. Now, this is a drop. It is a special grade, 0.25% chance from a chest from the Ruined Guardian. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Ruined Guardian only drop. Now, I got on my 4th Ruined Guardian, which is pretty lucky. But yeah, good luck on getting this. If you're grinding, you definitely need this. But yeah, let's move on to the next sword. Alrighty, next up we have the Viscera scythe. Now let's get on with the moveset, so let's do the M1s first. There we go. Alright, so Visceral Frenzy. Rending Sawblade. Pretty much, that's actually cool. It kind of like just sends them back and then pulls them in. And we have Sweeping Maim, if I'm reading that correctly. There we go. Now, on how to get this, it's pretty simple. It is a drop from the Rock Cardinal boss, which is like the hardest boss in the game, but it's pretty easy, just like every other boss. But yeah, 0.25% chance as a special grade drop from the Rock Cardinal. So yeah, let's move on to the next weapon, boys. Also, this Z skill you can hold, so let me show the hold variant real quick, actually. Alright, so here's the hold variant right here. Boom, you definitely want to hold that. Do not tap it. It does like no damage. But yeah, like I said, I already told you how to get it. Let's move on to the next sword. Next up, we have the Electric Staff. Now, I actually have this in the main game. It's actually pretty good. But let's start off with how you get it first, which is from the Rock Cardinal. It is a special grade drop. It currently has 1 move and will get more in the future, so keep that in mind. But yeah, here are the M1s real quick. Let's show them off. Boom. Alright, so Electric Sweep. It's just a combo extender, so here it is. Boom, you just do the sweep, and they get like this little electric around them. And yeah, like I said, how to get it. So special grade drop from the Rock Cardinal. On to the next. Next up, we have Haoon gauntlets. I'm not gonna lie, this is my personal favorite looks-wise. I mean, you guys can see why. This thing, it looks absolutely cold. Also, this is a tester exclusive. So, like, when the game releases, you won't be able to get this. The only way to get it is by, you know, being a tester for the game or buying the subscription. But, yeah, also when you run, it leaves, like, a red trail, which I think is just cool. But, yeah, here are the M1s. Really quick. We have Calamity. Boom, just slams down. And Devastation. That is a barrage, actually, yeah. So that's a pretty nice moveset. You have a slam down move and a barrage. Let's use each move one last time. Calamity. That is so quick. Like, that animation, the speed of the animation is crazy. So, Devastation. It's kind of like, it's pretty much like the Manic Barrage in Heavenly Restriction. Now, on to how you get it. Alright, so pretty much the Haoon gauntlets can be obtained as a special grade drop, aka 0.25% chance from defeating the Volcano Deity. Now that is a boss. Keep in mind, this weapon is only available to testers during the paid testing. So if you just get the game free release, this won't be in the game actually. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Alright, and the final one is just Executioner's Sword. So pretty much how you get this is, right, when you pop your Judgment Domain, you do a rock, paper, scissors battle with the person that it's, you know, used on. And if you win, you get an Executioner's Sword. And it does a ton of damage. Look at this. In this case, the Executioner's Sword is doing 1,000 damage. So yeah, it's pretty broken. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Also, all the info is down below in the description. There's a Trello, which literally gives you information to anything in the game. Yeah, pretty much it for the video. Like I said, hope you boys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. And peace out.